Let's go. Turn up the volume. From the basement of the Empire State, this is the Basement Surge with John and Frank.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Basement Surge, everybody. Frank, how you doing?
Round 2, baby.
Round 2.
I'm back for round 2.
That's right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us today. Frank is back for another fresh episode.
Sour Skittles.
You all right?
Woo! Dude, I have not had Sour Skittles in well over a year. Probably more.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I feel good. It's good.
Well, thank you for joining us for a new episode of the Basement Surge, everybody. We're hanging out today, and we're talking about our anniversary. It's our anniversary.
Oh, yeah. That's a happy anniversary.
Thank you. Happy anniversary.
I got you a gift.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You did. Look at that. Yeah. Frank got me a bottle of Macallan. You can't see it because you're probably listening on a podcast listening app. But if you are watching on YouTube,
Which you should be,
do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. And Frank,
ring that motherfucking bell.
that's right, everybody.
God, you know what? Sometimes my wife says, does that ever get old? No.
No, it doesn't.
It does not. Not to me.
Anyway, everybody, it's been I want to say 2 weeks since we last dropped an episode.
Yeah.
But that's because Frank and I were kind of celebrating our anniversary. We took a little vacation.
I don't kiss and tell, but let's just say there's a reason why this relationship has lasted as long as it has.
Right.
Okay. The love is there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Salute.
we're celebrating 3 years, Frank. 3 freaking years of doing this. And it's been a long journey.
Oh, man. Because we just recently listened to our first ever episode. Horrible.
Yeah, it was tough. You know what?
Terrible.
For shits and giggles, I'll clip it in. Maybe I want to say right here. Welcome to the first episode of the Basement Surge. My name is John, and I'm here with my buddy Frank to basically bullshit about anything and everything, and occasionally drop a little knowledge on life. We've got a lot to say. So with that said, for the first time, hit that intro.
The Basement Surge with John and Frank.
All right, so let's get this episode kicked off. First episode, Frank. How you doing?
That was the first time I ever heard that intro, and I liked it.
Well, thank you very much.
I appreciate your hard work.
I work very hard at this. Nobody appreciates it.
No, nobody appreciates you but me. This is a known fact. Questioned on it many times. And personally, I don't appreciate the accusations.
So for those of you who don't know, Frank and I go back a long time. He and I have been basically brothers since, 1997?
No, before that. 97? I was 13. So, yeah, about 97, 98.
Yeah, but I think it was the spring or the summer of 1997.
Yeah, it was right before summer because I was still going to Shallow together.
Yeah. And, it was just, it was funny because I never thought that the way he and I met, it would last until 23 years later, It's a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the first episode we had different mics.
Yeah, different mics.
Okay.
No camera.
No camera at all, which you probably seen because, there was no video. But
So they didn't see it.
Yeah.
No. You heard it.
You heard it.
So bad.
But you know what? I tried. I did the research, man. I found out which was the best mics. I found out what was the best equipment we needed, like the boom arms and the programs to do the recording, the headphones,
Rodecaster.
Yeah, we've had these headphones since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. But they work.
Yeah, and they're awesome. So
I hear you perfectly. You still sound delicious.
Yeah. But the Rodecaster we didn't get until a little while later. I think I want to
Oh,
say.
but what a great investment.
Yeah. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 months into actually recording. But the show is like quality wise. We tried to have it as top notch as we could.
I have gotten many compliments from other podcasters and even people who I know who did podcasting and they don't do it anymore. But they said that our show is some of the best editing and production work they have really ever seen. It's like the things that your friend does when it's talking to me about you. They're like the thing your friend does with his editing and his sound quality. They go is fucking top notch.
Yeah. Well,
and I would just come back to him and tell him like everyone loves it. Everyone they would think like how many investors do you have? And I just take out my wallet and it goes here. That's the investor,
right?
Because we bought the Rodecaster together.
Yeah,
and then
that was half and a half.
Yeah. You got the lights,
right?
And then I remember when you first got the desk and the new monitors. We took a bunch of videos building it.
Yeah.
The Stream Deck, which is super convenient.
Oh man,
like it really is convenient because we've talked a bunch of times about how all the equipment we have. We've put out lists of all the stuff that we bought.
Yeah,
because we're not affiliate.
No.
It's just stuff that we like, that we found that we liked.
Yeah.
And so far, it's just been like, everything's just been great.
It was funny because it was like, even though at the time, you and I, way before we even started putting this on video or live streaming even, I had bought the equipment that live streamers use, like the Stream Deck.
Yeah.
Where that's basically used for switching scenes and OBS and, all these special fancy things. And,
the goat sounds.
Yeah. But at the time,
I missed the goat sounds.
At the time, we didn't need it for a podcast.
No. That's because he was slowly working me up to like, hey, Frank, let's put this on video. And I told him the same thing I told him right back in 99. If we're putting anything on videotape, all right, we need to sign a disclaimer. I don't know what we're gonna watch, what we're gonna film, because just remember, if you ever need money and you put something on, don't put anything on film, okay?
No,
nothing goes on film. And I'm dating myself by saying film. I know we date ourselves, but I don't give a shit. I'm fucking old.
We're filming. We are filming.
I don't care. I'm old. Okay, I have a VCR. I don't care how it makes me sound.
My point is that since the beginning, I have always wanted to bring the show to the next step.
Always.
Whether it be graphically, video wise, audio wise, it's like I am always, even now, I am always looking one step ahead.
I think the audio is great because when I listen to it, because I usually listen to it in the car. Sorry, the weather. I'm breathing. But yes, I listen to it. I'm one of those people where I listen to my own material. I am, when it comes to that, I do have a little bit of an ego, semi-narcissistic, but you've met my parents. It's genetic.
Oh yeah.
The sound is great, but it's the video though. Like when I watch the video and the edits he does and the little zoom ins here and there, the little cut clips or and all the effects, that is where people tell me that shit is top notch.
Yeah.
They're like, we've seen people who are quote unquote, famous or celebrities with their podcasts. And he's like, and some of their stuff is like not the quality your friend puts out.
Yeah.
I said, I know. I've been trying to get him a job.
The thing is, Frank, is that like I see all these other podcasts out there, these other vodcasts really who that have videos, that have cameras in their shows.
I've had that term in a long time.
And it's like they have multiple camera setups. They have at least 4 or 5 different cameras in the studio at once.
Yeah.
Recording everything.
At hold totally different angles.
Yeah. So our show runs off one camera. One camera. That one right there in the middle. Okay. So it's like I try to make it look like there are different angles, or, with the zoom ups and, as people are talking, I give them focus on the screen, and it's all about changing the view of what the viewer is seeing because it holds their attention better.
Yeah, speaking of holding attention, like because he wants me to look at this camera, he has like one of those little naked hula girls on there, so keeps me focused. Because he knows how to keep me focused.
I got to keep his attention somehow.
You know? Yeah. But before I go any further, I had to compliment. Love the hat.
Thank you. Got a new hat.
Love the hat.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do an entire little clip stitch of all of John's different hats from
throughout the series.
Throughout the series. I mean, how many different hats are we talking about, right?
Oh man, yeah. I got a lot of hats.
A lot of fucking hats.
Yeah, I got a lot of hats.
You know, on the wall over here, I don't know if they can see it, but it's like the first published episode. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's like right up
there. Yeah. We framed some pictures from the first published episode, and then the show notes from the episode.
Yeah, and I was looking at it, was like February 7th. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So that was just like, I had to call him up and be like, happy anniversary.
Yeah.
And then his wife gets jealous, but I'm like, hey, I was here first.
But it's 3 years, and it's funny because even now, like I was saying, even now I try to think of what the next step would be, and I think, the next step would be, like, I know throughout the show's run, like the studio has gone under so many different variations.
Oh, the cosmetic changes?
Yeah, cosmetic, and
because we're constantly trying to find, the next good thing
but. Like, I have a couple of ideas on where I want the show to go next.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting.
I want to get at least maybe one more camera in the show. The same kind of camera we're using here. This way, none of the video looks different. And I want to get a couple upgrades. Maybe, fix the studio a little differently, change the table, change the background.
Well, I love this desk. We built this desk with our 2 hands.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, this desk is my main work desk. Like, I work on this desk. Yeah. So, like, I've seen podcast studios on YouTube that, like, I want that. I want that. Like.
I mean, I once saw a YouTube video. This guy who reworked his entire basement into an actual dungeon for D&D, like the table he had there.
Yeah, I think I seen
the
that.
table he had there with the cup holders and all this stuff. I was like, I want that.
Yeah.
And Jamie's like, maybe when we get our own house, you could have a piece of the basement. I said, why do I get a piece of the basement in my own house?
Because you need storage, like I do in the back.
No. We're trying to find a nice size basement, so that way we could furnish some of it, so that way we could have a little space for when her parents come to visit.
Oh, okay.
So they have some place to sleep and put their stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm cool with that. I said, but I want a section of the basement that's like for me. That I could kind of square off, because you know what? Even if I have to, I swear to God, I have the technology, bro. I will get some fucking sheetrock. All right. I'll get some framing. I'll fucking shotgun that shit into the fucking floor, and I'll build myself a little podcasting studio. Or it's like a little man cave where I can have my podcasting stuff, but also my computer in there. So that way, if I ever go live with John, it'll be like, from 2 basements.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would be a good idea. Have your own little corner, little closet.
Yeah, my own little spot, bro.
Yeah.
I don't need much room.
You need a little closet.
That's it. And then Jamie's like, well, if you want it, build it, motherfucker.
Build it and they will come.
That's all right. And I'll get to design it. You know what I mean? And maybe I'll have John make me a little Basement Surge cartoon picture I can hang up for the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, people, get on him. Tell him, make that picture for Frank. Don't put it off. Don't do it tomorrow. Get it done.
Honestly, I'd love to get a big neon sign of our logo to put up in the background.
Yeah, I would get a big neon sign of the goat. And so it's so funny because somebody recently asked me to go, why a goat? And I looked at them, why not? What's wrong with a goat?
Yeah.
Why is it got to be like something crazy? Like, especially these Game of Thrones motherfuckers. Like, oh, that's a wolf. That's a lion. That's a this. And, that's a kraken. And all right, I got a goat.
Yeah.
Bah, fuck with me. Fuck around.
I don't have any of the sound effects on the Rodecaster anymore.
Right? Shit, I wasn't gone that long, you scumbag.
I took them off.
Holy shit, you removed the goat?
I replaced them with the other things. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's been 3 years for us. The show is still evolving, I think.
Always evolving.
Like, even though we don't drop episodes regularly like we used to, it's
getting old.
We're still doing it. We're still going on. We still got a lot
What's
to
you
say.
saying, John? Getting old, having kids, paying bills, having responsibilities. Fucking sucks.
Yeah. But you know what? I got plans. Last week I went live on YouTube. I played some games. I played a little Fortnite.
No, I don't even want to talk about. Do not even want to talk about that.
Yeah.
That horror I witnessed of Fortnite. That was just terrible.
Let's roll a little clip here.
Oh God.
Yeah. In my room. That was terrible. Oh my God. Terrible. Please subscribe. Oh man. All right. All right. I get it. It's been a long time since I played. Give me some slack. Jeez. Okay. So, it wasn't that good, It's been a while since I played. It was a while since I played.
We got to play together.
Yeah. No, we definitely will.
We have to. It'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
Because I have a headset for my PlayStation too. So it's like if I'm playing with you and I'm coming through, because you play on PC, right?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, man. I respect PC players because I am one, but PC players for Fortnite are just devastating.
I know. They cheat.
Not only, but I mean, forget the fact that there's more, there's more things you can mess with the algorithms. You actually use a controller?
I connect the controller to the computer.
Oh.
And I play with controller.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But it's just like, but PC has, I don't know, for some reason the frame rate and everything is quicker.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I agree with that, but it just depends on the rig you have. Because mine, when you first load it up, it's kind of laggy.
Because I want a PS5, bro.
So
bad,
man. Yeah, PS5.
So bad. Not even that. Since Hogwarts Legacy dropped, and my friends have PS5s and they've been playing it. Plus, everyone's Slytherin. Everyone's going Slytherin. Like, why?
I don't know.
Why? I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a goddamn Hufflepuff, and I'm proud.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that.
Yeah, you better not.
All right, everybody. Frank and I have a lot planned for this episode. If you noticed, if you're watching us over on YouTube, then you noticed that things look a little different. Our logos are a little different. I updated our logo. We got a brand new logo, especially if you watched in the intro. There's a logo right there, and then there's a logo behind Frank over there. But yeah, and then there's a new look for our show over on TikTok and over on YouTube. So go check it out. We're just trying to celebrate season 5, trying to celebrate 3 years of doing this.
Oh yeah.
And we figured it was time for a little shake-up, a little revamp.
3 years since you talked me into this. It was so funny because I still remember that first conversation, and you're just like, "But Frank, no filter." Sold.
I'm taking the filter off, Frank. I'm taking it off.
As soon as he said that, I was in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a little crazy at first, and then we talked. He didn't try to muzzle me.
No.
He's just like, we can start here, and then we can go here, and then we can focus here.
Yeah.
He goes, we can have a moment of a rant or a tangent, but then, we can have our conversation, and, we can have, so fluctuations. It was a work in progress. It took me a little while to find my groove. It was a great outlet.
Yeah.
Like, I used to feel so much better. I would come here, we'd do like 1 or 2 episodes. I'd vent, I'd feel better. I'd go home, bang my girlfriend, go right to sleep like a fucking baby.
Oh, God.
But it felt good, though. Like, it felt good. It was a good time. It was something that was ours.
Yeah. And you know what? I think it was good for me, too, because, I'm a very introverted person. I'm very shy. I'm very quiet.
This guy.
Yeah. And you wouldn't know that.
Not this guy. No.
On the show here because, I'm so outgoing. But
fucking lying. This guy was the life of the party back in the day. You should have seen him in fucking Salty Dog looking like Terry Crews from White Chicks with the fucking whistle. Fucking dancing, flexing. Great.
Well, my point is that the show has been good for me, too, because it's allowed me to come out of my shell. Not only personally, but creatively.
Yeah,
also. Creatively also.
Word of the day.
Yeah.
Creatively.
Yeah, right. But at the same time, I think it was good for us because it allowed us to just hang out and bullshit.
Yeah, have a great time.
Hang out.
Because of our, open to discussions, I did have a lot of people who told me that they enjoyed it. That it wasn't just focused on one thing. It was kind of like you guys touched on multiple different things.
Yeah.
But we realized that a general discussion podcast is like super hard market.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Super hard. And at one point, we were focused on trying to get our top spot or get there. And I think that's what burned us out after a while. It's like we were trying so hard and we were just trying to do all these things and get all this new stuff and get all these new topics. And then we started shaving off certain topics and focusing in a more, in a more focused area. Mm-hmm. But then we realized that we were just killing ourselves.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and
especially for you.
Yeah, because I was doing all the editing, I was doing all the socials, and it's hard work. It's a lot of work, and I was on like 24/7.
Yeah, no, you were tuned, up, plugged in, ready to go.
So to the point where my wife was like, "Hey, remember me?" So I kind of had to take a step back, but right now. I think I'm finding the balance of working on Surge.
It felt good. We had to take a little break. The both of us did. We had to take a little break.
Yeah.
Reevaluate certain things and say, okay, let's do this. Like it was like I missed you. Like that first episode coming back was great. I had a great time. We talked about a lot of stuff. You made jokes about my bulls. And we had a good time.
Right.
But it's good. Oh, it's that time.
It's 5:00 somewhere.
It is. Who's to say it's not 5 o'clock here? You don't know when this was recorded. It could be 8 in the morning. Oh, yeah. I know you only have one glass.
You want some?
I mean, it is our anniversary.
Okay.
Just a little bit for me. I don't want to waste all your McAllen. I'm not a big scotch drinker. He has stepped off the chair. The whole desk is mine. You fuckers are in for it now. So, what's been going on? Nothing much. How you doing? But we do have some cool stuff going on here. I'm trying to convince John to do a word of the day along with, what was it, a song for the week? Yeah. Tune of the week. Tune of the week. See, I don't know everything by myself. I need him. He's the rock. He's the support pillar. He is wow, I smell that from here.
You smell it?
I smell it already. It's breathing nice.
You can smell it.
You can smell it. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like one finger. That's what she said. I know, but still. These are nice cups. Oh, I got the finger grooves. This is so you don't drop it.
I don't mess around.
This is Frank proof.
Yeah. I got the S on mine.
Oh, stones.
Yeah. Svedesi.
Oh.
Cheers.
3 years.
3 years.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
No, really. Thank you so much. I really loved and enjoyed this, especially time with us. But also, was it health, family,
happiness?
No more kids. And fuck it, to 3 more years.
3 more years, yeah.
3 more years. Salud.
Salud. Oh, that's the stuff. Man, I missed that.
I like that one. The 12-year-old one. The blue bottle. The blue box.
Yeah.
I tried the 18-year-old one time, and oh my God, she cost me so much, but it was worth it.
It's a double cask, matured exclusively in the perfect balance of hand-picked sherry seasoned American and European oak caskets.
Mm-hmm.
Casks.
Well, if you drink too much.
It's made from dead people.
Yeah. If you drink too much, though, you'll be in a casket. Huh? Jim Morrison.
Yeah. But, so, like I was saying before, where, like the show's got this new look over on YouTube. The show's got a new logo on the podcast, and trying to just refresh everything.
No, it does look good.
We started this show because back in the day, in the 90s, early 2000s, okay, I want to say Frank and I were the pioneers of podcasting, because me, Mike, and Frank sat around the round table.
The round table.
Over there. In this very same basement, in this very same studio.
Just on the other side of the poles.
Yeah, right over there. And we played pretend, where we would record our own radio station.
We'd be radio DJs.
Yeah.
And we would record ourselves having conversations, talking about what was new in comics.
Yeah.
What we were reading in comics, what was new in video games from Game Informer.
Right.
Because back then, Game Informer was only in magazine form, kids. There was no cell phones.
Yeah. And back in the day, you only could record on tape.
Yeah.
Physical cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes.
Yeah. So
and it wasn't like it was burned to a CD. No. It was cassette tapes and a video recorder that you see in the old movies, like,
Yeah.
where were you on the night of July 5th? You know, like,
So what we used to do was we sat there at the table with this little recorder in the middle of the table, just hit record, and we record ourselves talking about all these games, about movies, whatever. But then we'd also introduce music.
yeah, we'd have a couple songs play.
Right. And how we accomplished that is that we'd record a little bit, we'd talk bullshit, whatever, on the tape, and then we'd take that same tape over to the radio, and then we'd put that into the cassette player in the radio and hit record on a song.
On a song, which the song we had on CD.
Right. So we'd record from CD to tape.
And as soon as it was done, stop, go back.
Put the tape back in the little recorder on the round table.
It's a lot of fucking work. Right. Like when as a kid, you're not thinking about it, but as an adult, you realize that's a goddamn process.
Yeah, but you know what? We had a blast.
We had so much fun. See, we have pictures of Cousin Mikey and we have voice recordings of him.
Yeah, he exists.
So he's real.
Yeah.
He's not made up for us.
Right.
Okay?
So we did all this back in the day, and it was funny because 3 years ago when we first started the show, I got the inspiration from listening to Joe Rogan and all these other podcasters, and I was looking for a new hobby to do. So I was like, hey, let's start a podcast. It's kind of like a radio show, but it's not.
He's looking for a new hobby. A wife and 4 kids wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
So I'm like, hey Frank, let's do a show. Scotch is strong, huh?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
No, I haven't had it in a very long time.
Yeah.
Mixes really well with my Percocets. So it's great.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's good. I'll be about like 5 to 8 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go.
So we started the show, and that's where that's from, because Frank knows me and my projects, he knows me and my creativity. So that's the rest is history.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna bring back another oldie, another classic part of the basement.
I mean, it is 2023, and we're talking about things we did in 1998, 98.
Yeah, in the late 90s. Okay.
98, 99.
So we're bringing back the late 90s
Oh, yeah.
with a new segment we like to call the Song of the Week.
Hey, this is Justin Bieber.
This is Gwen Stefani. Hi, this is Madonna. What's up, you guys? It's Nicki Minaj.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Baby, don't lie. I don't wanna cry no longer.
Okay, high time now for our tune of the week.
Oh. John, I wish I could play Slide.
Could you whisper in my ear?
All right, so this song had to be our first song that we premiered on this segment because Slide and the Goo Goo Dolls have been, I think, a pivotal part of our
A
childhood.
staple in our Apple Music, bro.
Right.
I mean, a staple in our Napster, a staple in our LimeWire,
Right?
all right, a staple in our iPods.
Yeah. So, it's like this song, Slide, was on the Dizzy Up the Girl album.
Yep.
Back-
98?
Back in 1998. That's right. So some fun facts about this album is that it's the 6th studio album by the Goo Goo Dolls, released on September 22nd, 1998. So it came out in September of 98.
Oh, wow.
Okay. The album is often noted for being the album which propelled the Goo Goo Dolls into success, although they already enjoyed some recognition with the song Name in 1995.
Name is from 95?
95.
Wow. I love that song, too.
It's also the band's first album to feature drummer Mike Maloney. All right. So they got a new drummer. And before this album, I think they were considered like a punk band. So they completely changed their...
Oh, no, that changes over because, I mean, we love Slide. I mean, you can hear in the background it's playing. It sounds great. You know, it's just perfect enough where I can hear the song but still be able to talk to you.
Right.
But besides, I mean, Slide has a special place in my heart, but I have to say, this album, I can listen to this entire album. Like, from start to finish.
Yeah. You can't do that today, I think.
It's very hard today. It really is. I mean, very rarely. Like, I think, what was it? There was one Taylor Swift album I was able to listen to the whole thing.
Okay. I agree with that.
I love Tay Tay. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
I listen to Taylor Swift all the time.
Yeah, I listen to Taylor Swift. I fuck women, all right? So it's like I can listen to Taylor Swift. But what I love about this drummer is I love the drums in Iris.
Yeah.
Like the way he keeps the beat going in Iris, especially during the solo. It's amazing. Sometimes I hear the drums more than I hear the actual guitar solo.
Right.
But just help me out here with this other girl, right? We have Slide, Broadway, Black Balloon,
Yep.
Dizzy,
Iris,
Dizzy, Iris,
Acoustic number 3.
Acoustic number 3, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Bulletproof? Is Bulletproof on there?
I don't remember.
We can pull it up.
Yeah.
He has access to everything. He has the net. I think Bulletproof is on there.
That might have been the next album.
Oh man, Gutter Flower. Good album too.
Dizzy, Slide, Broadway, January Friend, Black Balloon, Bulletproof. Yeah.
All Eyes on Me.
All Eyes on Me. Acoustic number 3, Iris, and Hate This Place. That's a good song too.
Yeah. So what? That's we listened to what? 10 out of those 13.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Basically the whole album. Any song that the other guy sang, Robbie Takek, right? We didn't listen to. We hated those songs.
Yeah, because I mean, I understand Johnny had to give him a little recognition and stuff, but it was terrible.
Yeah. But the reason why we're doing this segment is because we wanted to introduce you guys to the music that we actually listened to here in the basement. These songs that we're going to play for you week after week are influential songs in our childhood.
And how it makes us feel.
Yeah.
And especially, because a lot of people, because we have people in our demographic who listen to us who are older than us and younger than us.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are younger than us and may not have listened to this music, try it. Go on to Apple Music or whatever your music you have. Check out Dizzy Up the Girl. Yep. Check out Goo Goo Dolls. There's some other great songs like Sympathy.
All their albums. I love all their albums.
But I like Sympathy, even though Sympathy is a remake of it's a remade song. Mm-hmm. But Here Is Gone till this day, still love it.
There's so many good songs from Goo Goo Dolls.
And our basement music was fucking lit. You all know already. We created surround sound first. Okay, our whole basement was jamming.
Well, picture this. All right, we were three teenage guys, who had our own space, who had our own basement to hang out in every single day. Yeah. We basically started hanging out every single day during the summers, and during the fall, winter, and spring, we had school and everything. But
we hang out on weekends.
Yeah. But especially during the summer. During the summer, it was every day. Frank would come over 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Is
that Vanilla Citrus?
Yes. Along with Mike, and it's funny because every day they would bring they wake me up every morning.
Oh yeah, because he's a lazy fuck.
Okay. they would either bring me a cup of coffee, a Coke, or a Surge. To wake me up. and then the three of us would come down here. We had a couch, we had TV with a wall unit and the radio and huge speakers.
The stereo system.
We had a computer down here, and we had everything we needed here in the basement to just never leave. And that's what we did. We had all the game systems. We had Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, regular Nintendo,
Sega Saturn,
PS1, PS2 at that time,
Xbox, original Xbox, and then there was what was next? Was it Xbox 360 and then one?
360? I don't think we had down here. I think that was when we moved upstairs. Yeah, but that
was great. Remember playing Prince of Persia?
Yeah,
that was good.
But we basically had everything a teenage guy can want down here, and
except for
girls,
impressionable women,
right?
With low morals and low self-esteem.
Yeah, so we had to entertain ourselves, so to speak.
It's not what you think, but it might be. We leave it up to your imagination.
Yeah,
okay?
not everything is going to make it onto the podcast.
No,
but
wicka what? to just say a few little syllables to a really great friend who had an amazing summer.
Yeah. So just picture it.
God bless you, sir.
You come down here in the summer. We turn on our little fans and still sweat our balls off. And we fire up the Nintendo 64, play some Mario Kart, listen to some Goo Goo Dolls, and just spent the day doing that. That was it.
There was nothing better than hearing the blue shell come at you in surround sound. In 1999, motherfuckers. We had it. Don't get me started on Heroes.
Oh, man. All right. So another thing that we wanted to touch on in this episode real quick, we wanted to talk a little bit.
Was it touch on or fucking rant?
Abuse? Yeah.
Or, I go irate.
Yeah. James Gunn.
Oh, look. Guardians of the Galaxy? Love him.
Yeah.
Love him.
His Marvel work? Good.
Fantastic. Even though I have to say, though, his Suicide Squad movie was better than the first.
It was trash.
It was better than the first.
It was trash.
It was better than the first.
Both of them were trash.
Fucking Nathan Fillion as the detachable kid. What type of fucking power was that?
No.
Oh,
they could have did so much better with that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so but anyway, this is what what we're referring to is the most recent going ons that's happening over at DC.
Yeah, we might get some backlash for this, but you know me, fuck it, I don't care.
Anybody who listens to the show knows that I'm a huge DC fan. I'm a Superman guy all the way.
All the way.
And I love Henry. And it was announced when Black Adam first came out, when Black Adam first dropped in theaters, that Henry was coming back as Superman.
Yeah.
Okay, which I flipped out. I thought it was great. Amazing news. I loved it. Because to me, I think Cavill is this generation's Superman.
He is.
Okay, I think that he is what Christopher Reeve is to me, because I grew up in the 80s and 90s and know Christopher Reeve as Superman. I think that this generation will know Henry
as their Superman.
Right. And it's a shame because after Black Adam dropped, like I want to say a month after or a couple weeks after Black Adam dropped, Henry made it was like right after he had made the announcement that he was coming back as Superman, that he made another announcement saying that he'd been fired.
Yeah.
And you should have heard the anger in my voice sitting at the kitchen table when I watched this video.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Exactly.
Okay. Because I love Henry. I love everything he does, not only Superman, but Witcher. He was amazing.
He's great as Witcher.
Okay.
As Geralt, he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
So cool. And what I love about him is that he's also a big nerd like us.
Yeah, he builds computers. He plays World of Warcraft. He plays D&D. It's like
true story though that he almost missed out on the audition for Superman because he was doing a Warcraft raid. Mm-hmm. Like fucking sir, I salute you.
And he's a handsome man.
Right? Right? I mean, Superman with the little hair, with the hairy, with the manly chest,
with the poking out.
Also, don't you remember the scene when on the oil rig? It's like,
oh yeah,
that guy got fucking brolic. Like he was Superman.
Yeah, and I think as the movies went on from Man of Steel to Batman vs Superman to Justice League, he just got bigger and bigger.
He looked great.
Yeah, he looked amazing. And but then they fired him.
Yeah.
Okay, and this guy James Gunn took over as chief creative officer or some bullshit like that over at DC.
Which you know what? Kudos to him. Good for you.
Yeah, good for him for getting a promotion. But you know what?
We don't hate you for your promotion.
I kind of do because it's DC. He's a Marvel guy. Like I'm a little biased because I'm a DC guy.
But it's just like, all right, like Josh Whedon.
But you see, my point is that DC is kind of jumping on a bandwagon. All right, because I'll be the first to admit that DC movies aren't that good.
The live action
movies aren't.
Their
that
animated movies cannot be touched.
Right. But their live action movies aren't so good compared to Marvel.
No.
Okay. So it's kind of like they're dipping into the Marvel pool and pulling their
because they
talent.
were trying to rush their live action to keep up with Marvel. What they should have done is what James Gunn's doing. He's taking a page out of Marvel's book and he's going to build it up.
Right.
Year by year.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 movies a year or 2 movies a year by year to build it up. Cultivating into something bigger.
Right.
There are some things on this list that I'm excited for.
Yeah.
And there are other things where I'm looking at it and I'm going, why?
Yeah. So
like first thing over there, right? That says what? DCU Gods and Monsters.
Yeah,
right? Chapter 1 is Gods and Monsters.
That's the whole chapter that they're going through now in the first and beginning in 2025.
Yeah, because when he told me Gods and Monsters, I got a little excited because I know that Elseworlds comic. I know that multiverse comic about You know, Bruce Wayne's is not Batman. It's Langston who's Batman, but he's actually a vampire.
Yeah.
You know?
But they're considering Matt Reeves' Batman as Elseworld. Did you know that?
What, Pattinson?
Yeah. They're considering that Batman Elseworld. So
it was enjoyable though.
It was good. I liked it. You know, I thought it was dark the way it's supposed to be, but
Gritty.
You know, gritty.
Even though the Riddler gave me some serious Zodiac vibes.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, I like Paul Dano. I like the actor.
Yeah.
I seen him in There Will Be Blood and in other movies, and he's a good actor. He portrayed the character very well, and I enjoyed that Batman. Would I say it was 5 stars? No. Would I give it 3.5? Yes.
I would say Ben Affleck is a better Batman.
Ben Affleck is an amazing Batman.
Which brings me to my second point is that this new Flash movie, is that on the list?
That's not on the list.
No.
That was going to be a totally separate subject, but now you open up that door.
Okay. I have to open up that door because that's where this universe comes from.
Yeah, because of Flashpoint.
Because of Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a big problem with this because number one, they fired Henry. He's not Superman anymore, right? And now in Flashpoint, there's a scene in the trailer where you see Superman's costume, his cape, and everything like folded up or something like that, like thrown on a bed or a dresser or something. And he says that there's no metahumans anymore, which means now Superman is gone. Okay.
Well, Superman's not a metahuman; he's an alien.
Right. Right. But the point that they're trying to get across, people like us, they don't know that. All right, like the regular audience, they think of, you know.
The more you know, people.
Right.
Okay? Be informed.
My point is that Flashpoint is going to reboot the cinematic universe.
Yes, that's the point of it, which from a creative standpoint is a very, very good way to reset your universe if that's the route you're going.
Yeah.
Fucking Barry all the time.
I agree.
That's the way to go.
I agree.
You know?
I agree, and I like that premise. That's the only thing I like about this Flash movie.
The suit.
The suit's all right. But it looks metallic and to me.
But that's the only thing you like about this Flash movie? Is that really the only thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like the fact that they brought back Zod. Okay. Zod is supposed to be dead. Yes, I understand Barry's traveling through time and he's changing the past and the future. Okay. But they brought back Zod. And if you watch the trailer closely, Kara, she fights Zod instead of Clark.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's replacing Henry, which I have a problem with because I don't have a problem with changing the sex of a character, making it from man to woman or woman to man. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is that they put her in here in replacement of Henry.
Yes.
Okay.
Because in Flashpoint, Superman was the prisoner, was all like emaciated and skinny.
Right.
And then Barry got him out.
Right. So they basically put Supergirl in there because of woke. Okay. Because they want to change. Okay. And they want to be politically correct with what's happening in the world, I think. Okay.
Yes, because now the audience is a lot different than when it was originally. Yeah. It's a bigger, broader audience.
Now, okay, let me explain myself now because I don't want us to get canceled.
We're not going to get canceled.
Okay.
I tell you all the time.
Because I have I have a problem with this because they should have left Henry in there, who is the best Superman ever on film, next to Christopher Reeve, and they should have kept to the original storyline of Flashpoint. Okay.
How great would it have been to see Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa as Wonder Woman and Aquaman fighting each other?
Right.
Going at it.
My point is that I think that they should have given her own movie before Supergirl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we love Kara.
Yeah. I have no problem with Kara.
No, bring her in.
My only problem with this actress is that she's not blonde. That's my problem with her.
Yeah.
Kara Zor-El is a blonde girl. She's a blonde woman, and
from day one, and she's not. This new one's not. Also, Michael Keaton, baby.
Is it just me, or in that scene where he says I'm Batman, right? His mask is crooked.
A little bit.
Yeah. It's like it doesn't fit, like it was too big for him or something.
But not even that. The way he swooped down the tunnel and was using the Arkham fighting style.
Classic. It's classic.
I mean, it was beautiful.
It was classic.
It's so great to see a Batman that we grew up with, that we fucking loved. Like, we love Christopher Reeve. But like in my opinion, when it comes to my favorite Batman, right? Ben Affleck to me was the most comic book accurate Batman.
Yeah.
And then right next to him, I got Michael Keaton. Because Michael Keaton, you know, went from being a comedic actor to doing a serious film, a superhero film, being Batman. How good was that? That was fantastic. I saw that.
Woo.
And it was fucking great. I mean, throwing hands, throwing kicks, fighting. You know what I mean? His intimidation, his voice wasn't that bad. It wasn't, swear to me. No, it wasn't that. He's like, who are you? I'm Batman. Boom, it throws him.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I just, I loved Keaton.
It looks great though. He looks fucking great. And did you see the still frame? Because I paused it. The frame of all the bat suits.
No, I missed that.
He had the 89 bat suit. Then he had the one for the movie, which looks more like armor like.
Yeah.
Then he had the Batman Returns bat suit, and then on the left side he had a bat suit that was the blue and gray from the 1970s comics.
Yeah.
And where was it else? He had the one with the dual pistols, which is Flashpoint Batman, which is Thomas Wayne, by the way, not Bruce Wayne. And then on the right side, he had like a one that had goggles on it that kind of looked like the Ben Affleck's Nightmare fucking world. And then the one next to it was like a one that looked like a scuba suit, like from the old toys you had, you know, the scuba suit Batman.
Well, one scene with Batman that I did notice is the motorcycle, that he was riding. Okay?
Almost looked like Dark Knight.
Looked like Dark Knight. So I want to put money down right now that Christian Bale is coming back in the movie and nobody's saying anything. And you're gonna get that I'm Batman kind of voice, you know,
bro. One, Bruce Wayne, right? I'm sorry, Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne, top notch, great Bruce Wayne,
right?
And as Batman, liked his suit, liked the storyline, but his voice and that ridiculous fighting style.
You didn't like the fighting style?
He was the only Batman that didn't know how to use his feet.
Maybe he couldn't lift them.
What type of fucking ninja is he that he can't throw a fucking kick?
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
And like I love when he fought Bane.
Keaton kicked people, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Kicked motherfuckers through walls and into garbage cans. Okay?
Right.
Not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
And also, Keaton was the first Batman on film to kill somebody. That wasn't Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Put the bomb in the guy's pants, tossed him into the fucking hole, kaboom.
Yeah.
Because Keaton don't give no fucks.
My point, I think our problem with James Gunn is that he's cleaning house.
He is.
Okay. And I get that because, he's coming into a new job. He's got a new position. He's been hired, I think, to
fix
everything going on.
To fix. Even though, I will admit.
And reboot the universe.
All the DC movies, right? I love Man of Steel for what it is. I like Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I did not like Batman vs. Superman. I didn't like it.
They could have did it better.
I liked Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman. Really enjoyed that. Wonder Woman 2, ass. Aquaman, good. Suicide Squad 1 had potential. They screwed the pooch in that one. I mean, they literally ass fucked a Rottweiler, okay? That's how badly they screwed that pooch. All right? And then the second Suicide Squad movie was a little bit better. Had more, but introduced you to more characters. But you killed Captain Boomerang? James Gunn, what the fuck, man? I love Captain Boomerang.
Yeah. So let's go down the list of movies that he's announced and see what we think. Okay. Right. The first one on the list is Superman Legacy.
Superman Legacy, which apparently is supposed to be Jonathan Kent, not Clark Kent.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
My position on him having kids. Okay.
Shouldn't be happening.
No. I don't think he should be having kids. I don't think that I think that whole piece in his history that they've put in the comics is bad. I don't like it.
You know what I liked when Superman had a kid? When the Joker used the kryptonite fear gas on him and had him drag Lois into the outer space and kill her.
Jesus.
That's when I agreed with Superman having kids.
Yeah, I'm
because it shouldn't be done.
I can see how they're trying to, appeal to the younger generation. by putting Jonathan in.
Yeah. No,
But why can't they keep Kal-El? Why can't they keep him? And
because with this Superman,
make him fresh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But that's what I heard. It's supposed to be Jonathan Kent, not Clark Kent. And James Gunn is writing and directing this Superman.
Of course he is.
Himself.
Yeah, of course he is. Like, it's going to look like a Marvel movie. Guaranteed.
And
what?
No, but I was saying, what was that? The Brave and the Bold?
Yeah, The Brave and the Bold. That's another movie coming.
Then Supergirl.
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. See, that movie should be happening before Flash.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be...
Because I got nothing against the actress at all.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
She's a brunette. I don't like that. I don't know.
But she's also a Flashpoint Supergirl. They could argue that point.
Oh, give me a break.
They could.
Give me a break. So Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, they kind of taken off of Superman off of that, Man of Tomorrow. And then The Authority.
The Authority is like, in my opinion, it's The Authority came out in 1999, and it is an offshoot of other superheroes. And they're relatively it's a relatively unknown characters. They're not popular characters.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to come out? Marvel came out the gate. Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Cap, Avengers.
Yeah.
The fuck gives a shit about the Authority?
Yeah. Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to expand their cinematic universe. They're
But the
trying to
Authority
introduce
is an
more
ensemble
characters.
of characters, though. Just like the Eternals. They came out with the Eternals, which is a bunch of different characters with all different powers.
That was a good movie.
Right? I enjoyed the Eternals, too.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
it's like Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Then you got Swamp Thing, which I like Swamp Thing.
I'm excited for that.
The green, Swamp Thing, the green, especially because Swamp Thing is usually in like the Justice League dark ones, with Constantine
Yeah,
and
the
all that.
Vertigo. Yeah.
Yeah, like I like Swamp Thing. I've read his comics. Those are good. That's one of the ones I'm excited for.
I'm excited for Swamp Thing because I've always wanted to see him on the big screen. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think, we've got the special effects to do it now.
To make it look great.
Yeah. Creature Commandos.
Which to me,
is going to be an animated TV show.
Which to me seems cool because there is a section in DC back in the day, like World War II. There was the Creature Commandos. There was Frankenstein's monster. There was the Wolfman. There was the vampire, and they were part of a specialized branch of the military.
Right.
For World War II, which I think is really cool. That's one of the ones I personally am looking forward to.
Yeah.
There's two coming up that I'm super fucking excited for.
All right. Well, is it Waller?
Waller.
You're excited for Waller? I hate Waller. I hate that actress.
I love Viola Davis.
No.
I love Viola Davis. Ever since I saw...
She's a perfect Waller. Don't get me wrong. She's perfectly cast.
Oh, my God. But
I just don't like her.
But after seeing her in The Help and then How to Get Away with Murder, and then when they cast her as Amanda Waller, I was fucking like, yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. And she portrayed the character so well.
She does. She does a good job, but I'm not a fan of the actress.
And then...
Lanterns.
Which is going to have
TV
Jon
show.
Stewart. Which is going to have Jon Stewart.
It's a TV show, which is amazing because it's not a one and done. It's not 2 hours and that's it.
Because you might get to see, because they already talked about Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart.
That's going to be
You
amazing.
might get to see Guy Gardner, which is not everyone's favorite Lantern, but hey, what are you going to do? He's still there. Right? And then you have Kyle Rayner.
I can almost guarantee you're going to see Guy Gardner.
Yeah. Kyle Rayner. Then you got Kilowog, Chip, Tamari. And it's
So
going to be like,
excited for
it's supposed to be like DC Law and Order.
Yeah.
Or
Is it really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like
they're cops?
Like a crime, yeah, because they're cops.
Yeah.
I'm fucking gassed. I swear to God, the ring comes up and it goes, I might fucking shit myself. I am so excited. I really am. This fucking looks great. That right there is a great fucking idea. Like, God, that's when I go to James Gunn. Okay, you got that one.
Yeah.
You get that one.
But I'm really excited for Booster Gold.
I will fucking hit you. I will hit you on camera, and they will hear the thud on podcast.
Booster Gold, all right, he's one of the D-list heroes.
Oh my God, is he even D? Shouldn't he be like E?
And he's it's a great character. He's got great powers. He looks good.
He is a loser from the future who came back to the past with advanced technology to be a hero and be cool.
Yeah.
Because where he was from, you know what he was? Right? Crotch stain. That's what he was.
I've been a fan of Booster Gold ever since the DCUniverse online game.
Remember that?
Okay.
Oh, we had fun playing that.
Yeah. I still kind of jump in from time to time.
Yeah?
But
City Heroes, man.
City Heroes. But I like Booster Gold. I'm a fan of his. I'm excited for this.
No.
Yeah. It's going to be another TV show where it's going to be episodic.
The Blue Savior. Remember sitting here?
What was it? Colonel Lightning.
Colonel Lightning. And you had Captain Thunder.
Captain Thunder, yeah.
My man. Yeah. Oh, God, what a great game.
Yeah.
I love City Heroes.
Yeah. And then Paradise Lost is last on the list.
Amazons, which I am 60-40 on. 64. 60 for it, 40 against it. But it's like, but what type of drama? But it's DC. When I hear about Amazons, bunch of women on an island, I'm like, I'm feeling some serious, like, is there going to be nudity?
Is it? No, it's DC. But is it going to be Themyscira?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's about Wonder Woman then, that universe, that thing over there.
But it might not be Wonder Woman. It might be like the Amazons.
Mm-hmm.
But is there going to be nudity?
Why do you want there to be nudity?
Island paradise full of women. Hot.
It's not going to be on Cinemax, dude.
All right. No, but a lot of DC stuff is on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Which, as you all know, has Game of Thrones, which Game of Thrones has nudity.
Okay, well, out of this list, I'm excited for a couple of things. I'm excited for Swamp Thing. I'm excited for Lanterns and Booster Gold.
I will hit you. Really? Are you really serious about this?
I'm serious. Like, I really am.
Oh my God.
I'm curious. I was looking forward to Superman Legacy, only for the simple fact that it's because I thought it was still Kal-El. But now that you say it's about Jonathan.
I think it's supposed to be Jonathan Kent.
If it's about Jonathan, I'll have nothing to do with it.
Well, they say the fans only have hope for it because it's Jonathan Kent that you might get to see Clark.
Yeah,
because it's his dad teaching him how to be Superman.
I'm not trying to go in there just to see a cameo of Clark.
No, I want Henry back.
Yeah, I want Henry back. James Gunn, you're an idiot. So, yeah, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to Lanterns.
Telling you, bro. At least one lantern has to create a hammer and hit someone with it.
Yeah.
Then I'll be happy. But we're getting Jon Stewart finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. I'm more of a Hal Jordan fan than I am Jon Stewart.
You know what it is? I liked Jon Stewart because
I wonder if Ryan Reynolds is going to be in it.
No, Deadpool killed him. Deadpool killed that Green Lantern.
Yeah. Like Deadpool would have the power to kill a Green Lantern.
He would.
No way.
He would.
No way.
That's an argument for you.
Yeah. Leave it in the comments. Who do you think would win, like, in real life? Like, do you actually think that Deadpool can kill a lantern?
Yep.
No way. I don't think so.
What if he dresses in all yellow?
You're hurting me. You hurt me bad. Oh man, but
I didn't tell you the worst part though about this whole thing.
Oh no. What?
Oh, the ending credits playing. I don't know if I should now. I should save it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, you have to tune in next time.
Damn it.
You pushed the button.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, everybody. Thank you for joining us for the past 3 years.
Yes.
This is our kind of celebration 3-year anniversary.
So
episode.
happy anniversary to you.
Happy anniversary to you.
And happy anniversary to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. If you want more episodes of The Basement Surge, head to the link down in the show notes. It's down there. You can view... There's no more scotch in there, Frank. You can read our blog, watch previous episodes, and listen to previous episodes all on our website. So head on down there. Link is down in the show notes. Everything to what we spoke about today is down in the show notes, including a link to the Song of the Week. If you're interested in listening to the Good Dolls, head on over there.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy that.
If you're interested in our gear, because we spoke about our gear, links are down in the show notes down below. Go check it out. I listed everything down there. Frank, thank you very much for joining me for 3 years in this adventure.
Thank you for taking off the filter. My man.
For another 3 years.
And also, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my birthday's coming up, everybody. I don't want to talk about my age.
No.
We'll see you next time.
Let's go. Turn up the volume. From the basement of the Empire State, this is the Basement Surge with John and Frank.
3, 2,